Well, welcome to the show, because actually this is a joint show that's going on. So we got, of course, me. I'm Roscoe from You Made Roscoe, and then I'm gonna let my man introduce himself and his page. So you can go ahead, bro.
You already know, Big Savage in the building. Grind don't stop unless he kill me. Me and Roscoe back with another one, and we're gonna be checking out Dime.
Yes, sir.
Some trash talking going on, I heard, man. Somebody got their feelings hurt.
Yeah, no, I'm here for this. Like I like to hear people talking shit, and doing their thing, So yeah, no, I'm here for this all day. But yeah, the name of the video, Trash Talking in the NBA. So me, Savage, we're gonna check this out before we get into it. I do want to ask for anybody that hasn't, that they please subscribe to both my channel and Savage Moses' channel. But now that we got all that out there, Savage, is you ready for this, bro?
You already know it. All
right. Well, we gonna kick this in again and see what they talking about. So let's do it.
These are the 25 biggest mind games in NBA history. And up first, watch Amari Stoudemire absolutely violate Shane Battier.
Nice defense by Chalmers, but retrieved by Stoudemire. He goes inside. That's it for Stoudemire. He draws the foul and he's gone.
Dunks over, puts his hand down like he wants to help him up, and then takes it away. I mean, what is up with that?
My man went to help Battier up, realized that he was down 3-1, and then changed his mind. Uncanny. But at least there's hope for Stoudemire. Paul Pierce, on the other hand, not so much.
Harrington talking to Pierce. Joe DeRosa telling him to shut up. Pierce. Buries it.
Come on, man. That's cold-blooded. But not as cold-blooded as what LeBron once did to Ben Simmons. Because one time, LeBron got in his head so badly, Simmons actually attempted a three.
Simmons served.
Wait.
Went for the three?
No, that's what I'm tweaking off of. Like, it couldn't have been too hard to get into his head. We talking business.
Nah, it couldn't have. It's definitely not.
Right.
Staying out front. LeBron laying all the way back in the key. Daring him to shoot. Simmons does. There's Simmons. LeBron
Shoot it, Ben.
playing free safety, laying back in the key. Ben Simmons took a three, and you could hear the fans.
It almost went down too, bro.
Yeah, that almost slid in there.
Yeah, almost went down. God damn it.
Rise up.
Don't worry, though, Ben. LeBron lives rent-free in everyone's head. Ain't that right, Knicks?
Impeccable motor every single night. And he's used that as motivation to get him into that motor mode. Clarkson has a pretty good motor himself going right now. He's revving it up. He's got 14.
I believe things will change.
Wow, one pass and the entire team is tripping. But if you thought that play was mental, you ain't seen anything yet. Cause still to come, it's the time Lance Stevenson was blowing kisses, or better yet, the time Marcus Smart owned James Harden for an entire minute. Only first, it's the time Kobe Bryant put one trash talker in his place.
He was leaning on him, trying to move him on. Not that should make it 28 seconds to play. Kobe.
What'd you say, bro?
I said, yeah, Kobe was different.
Yeah, no, Kobe
have at least a few of them in there.
Ron's still talking. I'm surprised the officials are allowing this. I mean, seriously, they should tell both of them, knock it off.
There are three types of people you don't mess with: your parents, your teachers, and the Black Mamba. However, it's one thing to mess with Kobe. It's another to go against Larry Bird in the three-point contest. Because heading into the 1988 three-point contest, Bird's confidence was through the roof. So when Bird entered the All-Star locker room, he asked, "Who's coming in second?" Yeah. And then afterward, this happened.
Good shootout. He has 60 seconds, 25 balls. He has to beat 15 points. A slow start. But he warms up as he gets going. 3 points out of the first rack.
Now he's all over the place in this rack. Usually he comes back with that big money ball that keeps him close.
He's hit both the money balls, both the 2-point balls. It's like he's over-adjusting. He's short, and he's all of a sudden throws it a little bit long. He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going for himself. He does not. And 25 seconds remaining. Has only 7. Has to beat 15. That's 8. Make it 9. And 10. 11 as we're counting. 13.
Huge rack that time for Bird.
14. This is a tie for the money. Yo! Larry Bird!
First, the smack talk. Then,
Money balls, man.
Yeah, no, but this the part of the legend that people be forgetting about all the time. He kept the warm-up jacket on, bro.
Yeah.
He kept the warm-up jacket on. Everybody else, no warm-up. Him, he kept the jacket on. I just needed to point that out. That's all. But let's see what else is happening.
competing with his warm-up jacket still on, somebody needs to humble this dude. And you know who else needs to be humbled? LeBron James. One time, fans decided to take matters into their own hands.
An interesting thing to watch. Team LeBron against Team Giannis. Rajon steps onto the court here with 1.3 remaining in the quarter.
And with 1.3, this is where if you make the free throw, you make
Hold up. How the Hawks gonna disrespect LeBron when they haven't even won a championship yet? Shaking my head. That said, LeBron can handle some smack talk, but what he can't handle is bad calls.
And now it's the Lakers. Glances at the shot clock, and it's thrown out of bounds.
It hit somebody's foot.
Well, that's what LeBron is saying.
It hit somebody's foot.
So that complaint by LeBron turns over a call that should not have been. It was the correct call to begin with.
Bro literally passed the ball off Russ's foot, complained, and got the call reversed, which means one of...
He got the call reversed, though.
Yeah, you know, that's the game, man. That's what they do around here.
two things. Either LeBron's a crybaby or he's a wizard. Harry? But then again, it's better to be a crybaby than get distracted by a homie.
The Cavs have to do one thing, though, with Antetokounmpo. Oh, man. What? Saying Jason Terry. And meanwhile, the Cavaliers give up.
Wow,
J.R. Smith is strongly reconsidering his...
What'd you say?
Coach, get him out. He's dapping up the ops mid-game, nigga. What?
Yeah. Oh, the boy JR was a clown.
Yeah, get him up out of here, bro.
That motherfucker a clown.
Friendship after that. Just like defenses always have to second-guess injuries, thanks to this next play.
Kyle to get the ball. 4-point game. Here comes Carter over the rookie Barnes. Marion with an offensive board and back out half.
Looks like Carter hurt himself on that play. He's actually asking for a timeout. He slipped. He's saying, okay, go ahead. But it seems like he slipped after taking that jump shot.
4-on-5. Allison. Grant. Oh, Carter, what injury! It was a Paul Pierce on the We thought the stretcher was going to be cold. It was a decoy.
Damn, bro was playing with fire. And the same goes for Reggie Miller, since if there's anything you don't do, it's messing with Michael Jordan. However, someone forgot to tell Miller that when he was a rookie. So instead, he poked the beast and lived to regret it. Years later, here's what Miller had to say about the whole situation.
Let me tell the story for Reggie. He scored the first 10 points. Then he ain't scored no more. That's what he gonna tell you. Bet you that's what he gonna say.
We got ahead of himself.
Yeah.
My rookie year, we were playing the Chicago Bulls, and this is Michael Jordan's third or fourth year in.
Okay.
And we were playing the next exhibition game. I'm a wide-eyed, energetic rookie. And Chuck Person, who's on my team, who's a trash talker as well, is like, can you believe Michael Jordan, the guy everyone's talking about, who's supposed to be able to walk on water, you're out here killing him, Reg. This is in the first half. He's like, you should be talking to him. He's like, you know, you're right, Michael, who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right, there's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10, and he has 4 points, right? I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. Into the game in the second half, he ended up with 44, and I ended up with 12. So he outscored me 40-2. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful, you never talk to Black Jesus like that. Did you ever do it again? Never to Michael Jordan.
My man can talk the talk, but only MJ can walk the walk. On the other hand, KD doesn't have to worry about Jordan's antics. So instead, he's out here acting like the school bully.
Fournier on Durant. Gotta like this matchup if you're Brooklyn. Aces up over him and knocks it home. It's nothing but net.
Did he just pinch his fingers as if to say, like,
this too little?
You're tiny.
This close.
You're
You
too
came this
tiny.
close, Evan.
Well, I'll be damned. Slim Reaper be calling Fournier small when he couldn't even do one.
What you say?
He the little man on the block.
No, he hit that. Usually they point down at the floor with the palm. He hit him with the back.
Yeah, he said, man, we can pick you up, throw you around, nigga.
He called that man. He said, "You Ant-Man, nigga. That's what you is. You the Ant-Man."
One rep on the bench during the 2007 NBA Combine. And speaking of which, KD's former teammate Russell Westbrook also steps out of line, since during the 2019 playoffs, this happened.
You can almost say they've been mucking up the whole game the way they played so physical basketball from the opening tip. Count it, and the foul.
The signature, rocking the baby to sleep.
Only Russ would live to regret it.
Lillard, a chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range three. It's good! At the buzzer! Damian Lillard! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
Damn, one emo and Dame sent his ass home. Bro took that one personally. Although, at least, he's not taking an eternity at the free throw line like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Sixers, Game 7 from Philadelphia. What a performance by Greece. Maxey yesterday had a huge game off the bench for the Sixers. The crowd continues to count on Giannis.
Rumor has it that 20 years from now, Giannis will still be shooting free throws. But while Giannis is still shooting free throws, LeBron James decided to buy Jonas Jerebko a one-way ticket to Brick City.
LeBron pressure, Bradley goes right around. Jerebko, solo pump fake. But he missed it.
Dang, the disrespect was so cold, it might even have the ice bucket challenge beat. It's now that we've reached the top 10, these mind games are going up a whole new level. And it all starts with Kobe's legendary bet. Because on November 20th, 2012, the Brooklyn Nets were in desperation mode, down by 2 against the Lakers with less than 5 seconds remaining. So Gerald Wallace thought, let me try to get in Kobe's head. Bad move, pal. Because to Wallace's dismay, Kobe wasn't thrown off by the trash talk. It actually inspired him to do the unthinkable.
Yeah, look at
You know what? That's
loves this time. Relishes it. And he and Gerald Wallace are having a conversation. That's Kobe and Gerald Wallace going at each other. While Kobe's on the free throw line. Gerald's still talking to him. They're still having a conversation. As Kobe's about to shoot the biggest free throw of the night. 3-point game.
My man really risked $500,000 just to prove a point. However, it still doesn't compare to the most disrespectful free throw in NBA history. Instead, the title belongs to the one, the only, Michael Jordan.
3 games now, right? Jordan.
Eyes closed or not, bro never see.
I remember that one. I remember.
LeBron tried it. His shit hit the flow. With no air on it.
Yeah. No air. Minus the air.
Pieces to amaze. This wasn't the first time MJ talked smack against Mutombo and backed it up. Because during the 1997 All-Star break, Mutombo mentioned to Jordan that he never dunked on him, something MJ would take personally.
Mike, come on, man. You can't be for real. You haven't got me yet. Huh? Mike,
Don't even try it. I haven't got you recently. Yeah, I agree with that.
No, you haven't got me in the 6 years. 1, 2, just go ahead and say it.
And you already know, bro was doing whatever it took to get revenge. So later that season, MJ got his chance to make Mutombo eat his words and told him to subscribe to the channel. Well, okay, maybe not. Instead, this happened.
MJ. Michael shakes his finger, but he finally got his dunk on Mount Mutombo.
Yo, we already knew Air Jordan was like that, but still, Mutombo got, which brings us back to a familiar face, Kobe Bryant.
Got him.
I ain't got you yet.
Yeah. No, I don't know why he was playing with that man. Like, why? And everybody knew he was the GOAT then. You know what I mean? He still played for I don't know how much longer after that, but yeah, that's the last thing you do. I watched basically the whole man's career, you know what I mean? And bad move.
Only Kobe doesn't just talk to talk.
What'd you say?
I said he wanted that smoke, you gotta give him his respect.
Yeah, yeah. You know, he did his thing. As a man, you're supposed to take on the challenge, I suppose. You know what I mean? But you got to pick and choose sometimes. Pick and choose.
Smart about what
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits.
Brian, why Charles Barkley, you may ask? Well, believe it or not, Chris Webber has the answer.
He's in Washington, and he's a little older. I think, you know, it was maybe 4 more years in his career, but, you know, and I foul him, and I get away with it, come back down. And the next time, you know, he's going off at the ref. He fouled me, and I'm like, I ain't fouling him. He over there crying. And the ref, he's like, he looked at the ref, he's like, I scored 24,000 points or something. I scored 20,000 points right here in this position. You gonna tell me he ain't fouled me? And the ref just shook, man.
Ain't no way Chuck can count to 24,000 when he can't even spell precautionary.
If you spell precautionary, I'll take my clothes off right now.
Oh, Lord. Don't try to spell it. Don't do not. P-E-R. No, you spelled it wrong. No, I know. I want to get it wrong. I want to see him make it.
All right, Shaq, now where's my money? On the other hand, the word precautionary doesn't exist in Kobe's dictionary. Because back in 2004, the men's Olympic team failed to win a gold medal for the first time since 1988. So coming into the 2008 Olympics, they needed to set the tone. That's when the Black Mamba came up with a plan. See, Team USA was preparing for their matchup against Spain, when all of a sudden, Kobe Bryant dropped a bombshell. And let's just say, no one will ever forget it.
Kobe said he gonna set the tone to start the game. And you said, I'm running through Paul's fucking chest. First play of the game, I'm running through Paul's chest.
Picks all over the floor. And whoa, that was his leg.
And that's it. That was his friend and teammate at the time.
I told you he's gonna need a few of them Kobe joints.
That's one of his best friends and his teammate at that time.
Yeah.
At that time, not later on, and they get
not that day.
Yeah, yeah. You said not that day, huh?
No, not that day. No. Probably the day after.
Teammate. What'd you say?
Probably the day after.
Yeah. Said, nigga, don't call me tonight. Don't call me tonight. Tomorrow.
Teammate, Kobe could have gone around that screen. But, there's no question.
He was like, holy shit.
Yo, these guys won 2 championships together. Yet Kobe's out here trying to get Gasol injured? Bro's relentless. But now, this brings us to the time Marcus Smart played the best defense of his career. Because if we rewind back 5 years to December 28, 2017, you'll realize the Celtics were trailing by 1 to the Rockets, with only 7.3 seconds remaining. When all of the sudden, the game became less about the Celtics and the Rockets, and more about Marcus Smart and James Harden.
Tatum, 7.3 to go, and a 1-point goal. Look out! It'll be Boston ball. Backcourt, Smart is all over Harden, who does not like it. Little pushing and shoving, and Harden knocks Smart down, and it's called for another foul. And on that,
Harden once, shame on Harden. Full Harden twice, still shame on Harden. Which brings us to the 3 biggest mind games in NBA history, where the moments get better and the lights get brighter. But speaking of bright lights, let's take a trip to Madison Square Garden. What if I told you that Carmelo and...
What's up?
Said that KG, I knew KG had to be somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, we need him in here. We need him in here. You ain't having no trash talking without KG.
Anthony once got mad over a cereal?
Pierce, Chandler picks him up on the switch. Anthony now guarding Garnett. Those two going. Anthony's going to pick up his 5th foul any minute. Sullinger has it. Drives down. Stripped off his leg and out of bounds. Now, Anthony and Garnett have to be careful. They're barking at each other right now. The officials should get there. And there it is, the double technical.
It's a man's duty to protect his wife. But seriously, Melo? Bro just called your wife a Honey Nut Cheerio. I think you can let that one slide. Only, he's not taking my advice. And afterward, he actually waited for KD at the Celtics team bus.
Everyone's talking about what went down after the game. We know KG and Carmelo got into it a little bit during the game. Well, Carmelo let it spill over to after the game. You see him in the red hat right there waiting alongside the Celtics team bus for Kevin Garnett.
Clearly, my man had a bit too many beers before the game, just like Lance Stevenson, because how could anyone ever forget what Stevenson did in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
You see that? This man is nuts.
I know LeBron is always looking like a snack, but that ain't it. Although a blow to the...
What'd you say? What's that?
Charles Barkley kissed the ref.
Yeah, no.
He kissed the ref.
These mofos.
Ear still doesn't compare to our number one moment, because this isn't just a mind game. This is a focus, fearlessness, and most importantly, the Mamba mentality. Because back in 2010, the Magic and the Lakers were facing off in front of thousands. However, Kobe wasn't about to let the crowd and the outside noise distract him. He was focused on one thing, and one thing only, the basketball. So when Matt Barnes was trying to mess with him, the Black Mamba was ready.
Unless he thinks he can entice Kobe Bryant to get thrown out.
That's it. Either that or
However, that alone isn't what leapfrogs this moment to the top spot. You see, millions of us have seen this clip. But you didn't know? Kobe Bryant made a decision that changed the rest of Barnes' career. After all, Barnes was weighing his options in free agency. Then all of a sudden, he received a phone call.
I was actually supposed to go to Toronto for a multi-year deal. But then Kobe hit me up one day on the phone and asked me what I was doing. I just kind of told him I was up in the air. I was also talking to Pat Riley at the time, because that's when LeBron was heading to Miami, you know, and the fact that Kobe called me up like, anyone crazy enough to fuck me is crazy enough to play with me. I'm just like, I gotta go back to Cali and play with Kobe, so that's what I did.
As one likes to say, what goes around comes around. But do you know what people like to say? That you should watch the season's funniest moments. I'm talking about hitting the backboard on an inbound pass, preparing for an Arctic storm, and even forgetting how to spell. That's right, G. I'll see you there.
That's it, man. That didn't seem like a lot. Man, they could have got a lot. This must be the G-rated version. So,
he got to do NFL, man. That's real trash talking.
Right. So they can wow out. Yeah, let me get off this screen right here. Get to the trash talkers. Here we look like we got 10 minutes left. Zoom trying to tell us something, but that was trash talking in the NBA, and that was a lot milder than I thought it would have been, like you said already. But we probably do need to mess with the NFL or something. Like they did bring
the NBA is more like disrespectful moments, like shit you could do to a motherfucker versus talking, because people ain't really trying to get texts and kicked out and all that nowadays. You know, it got a little soft. Right.
And if you is talking, you gotta do what Mike used to do. Mike used to whisper. He'll run past you. You know what I mean? Like he was choosing his moments. Like we running down the court, and as I'm running past you, nigga, you can't stop me. You know what I mean? And then just keep it moving. You know what I mean? So you ain't looking at him, catching about the peripheral. And you like, right. So the ref, I'm not talking to him because I ain't looking at him. You know what I mean? But we probably do need to mess with NFL or something. But your overall thoughts, bro?
I mean, so like I said, the Kobe moments was probably some of the best ones. But let me know down below in the comment sections what y'all rocking with. Did they miss something? Is there something missing? Let me know. Because you feel me? It might be something out there that's a little better, but we just ain't seen it yet.
Right. Yeah, no, that's definitely something that we need y'all to help us out with, probably, is to find some videos where they get down a little better than this. You know, this was very, very tough. you know. So I don't know, you know, like I would have went out there. Some of these dudes, you talk about the flinching of the ball and all that. That's like elementary school, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You know, niggas say
viral moments, but you know, we get it.
Yeah, you know. So me and Savage, I guess we finna go ahead and get up out of here. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button on if you're on my page looking at this, you'll be able to find this and I have a sports reactions and a basketball highlights or basketball reactions playlist. So both of those is where you'll find this, you know, and then Savage, you could tell you where you'll find it.
Savage Moses on YouTube, playlist, must-see videos, or just check out the homepage. It should be up there.
Word.
I spent the light 10, yeah. I got the pipe in, gon' spin a block, no type in. I just want the face like we Skype in. Can't cut no hoe, they be trifling. This is one nice thing.